Group 6. Today we will bring you the project evaluation of the Sunrise Battery Materials Complex project. Our proposal is to analyze the feasibility of the project based on the existing information and data. The assignment is divided into 5 parts: company financial status and the project description, financial evaluation, socio-economic analyze, and the project risk assignment. Also, will point out the shortcomings of our analyze and the further research recommendation. The project, an Australian technical construction project which is expected to run for 25 years and aim to use 100% renewable energy to produce the important chemical that make up electric vehicle batteries. Let's pass to Ping Chao.
Thanks, Lan. So Sunrise Energy Metals is a very good company, and it mainly focuses on using the exclusive ion exchange technology to help train industrial water and recover metal materials. Those materials can go to global energy and transportation. The company is running the project, the Sunrise Battery Materials Complex project. It has received $2.4 billion investment support, and it is the world's cheapest project to produce battery materials. The main purpose of this project is to develop battery materials processing and recycling equipment. If this project is successful, it will be able and potential to provide raw materials for a large part of the global lithium-ion battery industry. And this project will dominate the world. Next, let's talk about it from the micro and macroeconomic perspective. As for individual or households, this project will bring more than 1,700 full-time local jobs within 3 years to build infrastructure, and they plan to provide another 380 jobs per year over the 50 years life of this project. From a political and economic point of view, if the project runs for 25 years, it will generate more than total 16 billion profit, and the average after-tax cash flow is $308 million per year. This is very impressive number. So if this project is successful, it is a double win thing for Australia. At the same time, electronic vehicles are bring more and more. This is a big trend, and they will become most used in the future. So if the project can be successfully realized, it will bring much more benefit to Australia and promote the development of Australia economy. Last thing, the project is planned to use 100% renewable energy. So this is very good for environment as well. So thank you. I will pass to Menghan.
Thanks for the project summary and the economic settings brief. I will quickly cover the financial evaluation of the project. As a outcome of the section, we will leverage the cost benefits and the viability to work out the NPV and IRR to see if the project is worth to invest. Based on the nature of mining project, it is hard to determine the discount rate for the project like this. The main reason is because in the real life scenarios, there will be so many factors that will impact the discount rate, such as the secured lender, shareholder. It is not a black or white situation. Thus, here we use 8%, which in most cases, shareholders and the lenders will be satisfied for the calculation. Also, we use their annual report as our main source to calculate the present value. Next slide. By using these assumptions and the data, combined with the present and the future table for the calculation for the NPV, we use the 3 factor to calculate the present value of the project. Firstly, the discount rate of 8%, then I use the annual present value interest factors for an annuity table to work out the PV. And finally, we use the present value interest factors for an annuity to find out the revenue. As a result of that, we have 1.2 billion as NPV. For BCR, we use the total benefits divided by total cost based on the present value, and the result is 1.61. Next slide, please. As part of the report, we also summarize and compare the product outcome with NPV and IRR based on the real outcome and the expectation from 2018. The findings suggest it is a viable project worth investing in. To be sustainable, Sunrise has included the innovative wastewater treatment solutions as part of the initial project. From the project management side, this will increase the initial cost as payback. It will extend the project life cycle and reduce the water pollution to locals. Now I will hand over to Zhirui.
Thanks, Mohan. For the economic evaluation part, we can assess it in terms of social benefit and social cost. The project brings 4 social benefits and 1 social cost, which is shown on the slide. So the environmental impact is a key concern for local communities. Although the project will have some negative impacts on the surrounding environment, Sunrise Energy Metal Company has prepared a comprehensive monitoring plan, biodiversity management plan, and a revegetation strategy. And a noise management plan was implemented, such as controlling the number of drill bits, installing noise barriers, minimize the negative impacts on the local area in all possible ways. None of these negative impacts exceed the government's standard requirements. Even though the Sunrise project brings some risks and harms, the economic and socio-economic benefit it brings to society far outweigh the negative effect it generates. It is not only the local infrastructure that is now being improved, but also the layout for future economic development. This could lead to new opportunities for local communities and enhance people's quality of life. Sunrise Project's battery supplies match the demand for new energy vehicles in the international market. Both the upstream and downstream of the lithium battery industry has been planned in advance in order to meet future economic growth, which will be able to fulfill the future market demand of batteries. So in general, the social benefits of the Sunrise project outweigh its costs, and it is a good and a viable project. I will pass it to Pengbin. Thank you.
Here, I will analyze the 3 main challenges faced by this project. The first point is the current infrastructure problems in Australia. The uneven distribution of Australia's population leads to greater demand of electricity in some cities along the coast of Australia. Due to the geographic location of soil energy equipment, it is difficult for Australia to quickly solve the grid connection situation. The second issue is the cost of materials and suppliers. In order to make solar cells more effective, copper was chosen instead of silver. However, the cost of silver is increasing by 10% to 20% every year, which greatly reduces the profit of the project. As a result, a large number of suppliers began to withdraw from the market, and the procurement of project components became more difficult. The third point is the current global situation. Due to the impact of COVID-19, the evasive of procurement and logistics transportation around the world has been greatly reduced. Meanwhile, the ARENA has slowly withdrawn funding for energy storage deployment, which is equivalent to increasing the input cost of the project. It is hard for investors to commit to projects. Okay, the next one.
Okay. Alright, after the above analysis, it's not difficult to see that the feasibility of this project is very large. Its net present value and benefit cost ratio are both positive number. The government will also increase related taxes, jobs will grow, and the local infrastructure has also improved. All of this can have a good impact on Australia. Even in the face of noise, air, environmental, and other factor pollution, the prospects are still considerable. The project is still feasible, but our assignments still have some drawbacks. First, since the reference data and materials are all from internet, the calculated value cannot guarantee 100% accuracy. Second, many external factors are unpredictable, such as the loss caused by international transportation. Third, the discount rate is set at 8% to calculate. Likely it doesn't not match the reality. Fourth, there is still a difference between the estimated cost and the actual cost from the information found on the internet during financial analysis, which may also cause our calculation to be inaccurate. Fifth, some external environmental factors, whether good or bad, impact cannot be calculated numerically. Thank you. That's all.